Hey guys! Today we're going to talk about 100 Season 7 Episode 4. My thoughts, feelings, and reaction to the episode. If you're interested in learning about those things, keep on watching. This episode felt a bit confusing and like there was a little bit too much build-up to things. Half this episode is showing us the journey that Echo, Gabriel, and Hope took in order to Bellamy, Octavia, and Diosa back from the Skyrain and the Disciple. And it felt like a never-ending journey, like a never-ending story. I found kind of interesting, but some of it I found kind of annoying, and they used the crazy guy. They didn't use him, but they kind of utilized him and tried to get him to help them get strong enough and powerful enough to go to the Skyrain and get their people back. Apparently Echo didn't trust the crazy guys, so she basically killed all of his, friends. So yay for that. And they cut their hair and they looked really bad. And I don't really understand why there was a lot of gardening in this episode. I mean, there's been gardening in other episodes, and we also saw Hope meet Dev, the soldier man, and how he trained her and helped her grow up, and how he died because she couldn't get herself to fight when she needed to, so that happened. We weirdly see our people at Sanctum, Clark, and the rest of them. They find one of these disciple. We don't really know how they find the disciple people, how they found this body. I don't really know why we didn't see them. It was a deleted scene, which should not have been deleted, but whatever. So they're basically trying to figure out what happened, who this person is, and Raven, who is dealing with, of course, last week's episode of accidentally, inadvertently killing people because she was trying to stop a nuclear reactor from exploding. So she's dealing with that and she's very emotional about it, and I feel bad for her. But honestly, I loved that. I feel like because of what last week happened with her, I feel like she can understand more of what Clark has gone through, why Clark has made choices that she's made over the last 7 years, and why, it's never, you never forget about the people that you killed, but you have to move on somehow. And I really did not hate that. I like that they can finally kind of be on the same. I think Raven can finally understand Clark more, because I think that's definitely been something that's kept, other than, of course, Raven, loving Finn, and of course Finn falling in love with Clark. Other than that, Raven never really understood Clark, and never understood why Clark was able to do things she was able to do. Kill people, and be acting like she didn't care, which of course she does. But we find out that the disciples want Clark. We don't know why they want Clark, but they do. They make a pact with the disciples to get their people back, but then they find out that the disciples are smarter than they think that that they think they are. And Raven and Jordan come into the rescue, and she actually kind of kills more people inadvertently. I think she's gonna learn that this is kind of what you have to do in those situations. You have to make tough decisions sometimes. And I mean, what was she supposed to do? Was she supposed to let her friends die in both situations and let a nuclear reactor explode, or aliens from another planet kill them? You know what I'm saying? I really liked how these disciples, they're like predators and they become like ghosts. Kind of cool. Oh, and when Raven puts the helmet on, she finds out that the anomaly are wormholes basically, and that they can travel to anywhere. The artifacts, I should say. Raven, Clark, Jordan, Jackson's boyfriend, I can never think of his name, literally. Nia? They all go through the anomaly, and they pick a planet, and they hope for the best, basically. And of course, they don't pick the planet with the rings, which is of course what they should have picked. So yeah, we're probably gonna see them trying to find another artifact on this new planet, find their friends. More Sanctum with Russell and Murphy. Looks like he's in trouble, so I love Murphy, but I'm kind of mad at him right now for being so hard on Raven last week. And of course, as Gaia decides to stay, an invisible disciple hits Gaia, basically turns off the artifact. They both land God knows where, so who knows what's going to happen with that situation. We have no idea where Gaia is and what's going to happen with her. But at the same time, I mean, he could have killed her, so I mean... And so basically our people are lost in space, literally. One of our groups is trying to save our people. The other group is trying to save our people. We have a lot of groups trying to save our people. And then we have Murphy and Amori back at Sanctum trying to deal with Russell. There's a lot going on right now. But I'm really looking forward to next week. I was kind of not... I wasn't dissatisfied with this episode, but I felt it was kind of confusing and way too much build-up, and just, I don't really care about the gardening situation. Like, does that have to do with the story? But yeah, those are my thoughts. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe.